Taxpayers, believe it or not, robotaxis could be right around the corner, and they might just be the future of the ride-sharing business. Karlton, what are robotaxis? Robotaxis is an autonomous, self-driving vehicle that is capable of picking up customers and driving them from point A to point B without the need for a human driver. Just to put it in context, you might soon be taking taxis that drive themselves. Welcome to the future, everyone. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and the world's richest man, recently announced that his electric vehicle company is closer than ever to making his vision of self-driving robotaxis a physical reality. In fact, in a recent interview of CNBC, Elon said that he expects the Teslas will have full autonomous driving vehicles ready later this year.
I think Tesla will have sort of a ChatGPT moment. Maybe if not this year, I'd say no later than next year. Suddenly 3 million cars will be able to drive themselves with no one.
Currently, Tesla has advanced driving assistant features already, but they are not fully autonomous and capable of being used as robotaxis. However, all of this could be changing very soon. Tesla's robotaxis innovations could not only have a huge implication for the ride-sharing industry, but they could also provide a world of income generation and tax deduction opportunities for Tesla owners. In other words, if you're a Tesla owner, you might have a brand new way to make money very soon, and this could be a new business for you. I'm gonna break down everything that you need to know about robotaxis that could potentially impact your taxes and your wallet in the near future. But first, don't forget to download our ebook, The Short-Term Rental Rule. It's below in the description. This will teach you all of the advanced strategies around using short-term rentals to offset your W-2 and your 1099 income. All right, guys, let's dive into today's video. So why is Tesla focusing on robotaxis? I mean, Tesla is the largest electric vehicle company in the world and has a market cap of over $700 billion. Considering how much success the company has had, you might be wondering, why is Tesla focusing on expanding its business model and pushing for robotaxis? Well, there are several reasons. First, Elon Musk. He has stated that once they are sold, most Teslas are only being driven for about 10 to 12 hours per week. They spend the majority of their time being parked at the owner's workplace or home. This leaves 156 hours in the week where the Tesla vehicles are not generating any additional value. So if Tesla can turn its vehicles into robotaxis, then it could potentially benefit itself and customers if the vehicles are operating for many hours during the week as robotaxis. And this is because when Teslas are used as robotaxis, they generate profit. Tesla has not stated exactly how much of the profit it would share with its customers who decide to use their vehicles as robotaxis. However, it is estimated that this could be anywhere between 50 to 70%. The company will keep the rest of the profits, similar to using a platform like Turo. Now, if Tesla can successfully create software that allows customers to use their vehicles in robotaxis, then the company could also dramatically boost its profit margins on each vehicle. In fact, it's estimated that a regular Tesla vehicle converted to a robotaxi could increase the company's profit margins from 25% per vehicle to over 70%. The extra profits would come from the revenue that the vehicles would give to Tesla when customers use them as taxis to collect passive income. So the bottom line is that making its vehicles capable of acting as robotaxis could allow Tesla to dramatically increase its profit margins while also creating a brand new revenue stream for Tesla owners. Tesla's entrance into the taxi industry has not gone unnoticed. In fact, there are many analysts predicting that if Tesla's robotaxis become a reality, it could significantly increase the value of the company. And for example, Cathie Wood, the founder and CEO of ARK Investment, predicted that robotaxis could generate an additional $4 trillion in value by 2027. And as a result, ARK Invest has a price target of $2,000 for Tesla stock by 2027. ARK Invest's projections for Tesla stock are extremely optimistic, and they are not shared by everyone. However, it is certainly true that robotaxis could be a game changer, but how does Tesla robotaxis impact you? You see, if you own a Tesla vehicle, or if you buy one in the near future, then you might be wondering, like, if this goes into my software and there's a robotaxi feature, how does this impact me? If you are able to turn your car into a robotaxi, you can send your vehicle out driving for the entire night while you sleep or during the day while you work. This could give you the opportunity to make a substantial amount of passive income. In fact, it has been estimated that the Tesla owner could make upwards to $30,000 a year or more in passive income by using their vehicles as robotaxis. So if you own a Tesla, then in the next few months or coming years, you might be able to have a brand new business. But if you decide to move forward with a Tesla robotaxi business, then you also need to be fully aware of the tax implications. Because robotaxis are so new, it is not clear right now whether or not the government will create new tax rules that are specific to the emerging robotaxi community. However, based on the current tax rules, here are some basic tax implications that we can assume will apply to Tesla robotaxi owners. Your robotaxi activity will be considered a business. The IRS defines a trade or business as an activity carried on for a livelihood or in good faith to make a profit. Because your robotaxi activity will qualify as a business, it means that you will be eligible to deduct business expenses. This could potentially include your Tesla lease payments, your insurance, your repairs, your car registration, your fees, depreciation, and even the percentage of your electricity bill that you use to charge your Tesla. You will most likely be able to deduct certain other expenses that Uber drivers and other taxi or ride-sharing drivers currently deduct, such as bottled water, snacks, amenities, or customer roadside assistant plans, tolls, bridges, car toolkits, and car washes. The bottom line is that once you start using your daily driver Tesla as a business, it enters a whole new tax category. If you're going to do this once the option becomes available to convert your Tesla to a robotaxi, you open up a wide variety of tax benefits for your car that you would have thus not been able to receive. Between the tens of thousands of dollars of passive income that you could potentially earn from running a Tesla robotaxi business and the massive tax deductions you will be able to get now that you're operating a business, you could stand to benefit enormously just by owning a Tesla vehicle. So here's what I want to talk about next. What about Uber? Now that it looks like Tesla is poised to enter the ride-sharing business, you might be wondering what is going to happen to Uber and other large ride-sharing companies. Well, for a number of years, Uber has been working on its own autonomous vehicle technology as well. However, it abandoned this project in 2020 after there was a fatal accident involving one of its autonomous vehicles. But last year, Uber partnered with a company called Motional, and Motional is a joint venture between Hyundai and a mobility technology company called Aptiv. Motional has created a driverless platform that is built for Hyundai's Ioniq 5, which is their most popular electric vehicle. So it appears that for now, Uber has given up on trying to create its own fully autonomous vehicle and instead is choosing to partner with pioneers in the sector who are already advancing in this category. Right now, it is not clear exactly how much market share that Tesla will take from Uber, Lyft, or other ride-sharing businesses, but it appears that there is going to be a real battle for control of the ride-share market in the coming years. It is also critical to note that as of right now, Tesla is planning to allow users to use its own in-house network for robotaxis. So in other words, you will most likely not be able to use Uber to hail a Tesla robotaxi. Instead, you will likely use the Tesla application or in the App Store. What will happen though to Uber and Lyft? I mean, what are going to happen to the drivers? There are currently over 5.4 million Uber drivers in the United States. There are also millions of other rideshare and traditional taxi drivers on Earth. I mean, it's true that once robotaxis arrive, that some of these people will have their jobs threatened. I mean, after all, driver fees are Uber's largest expense. If companies like Uber, Lyft start offering robotaxis, then it could increase their profit margins by preventing them from having to pay other drivers. Robotaxis do not require driver fees to be paid. So it is likely that the rise of robotaxis will eliminate jobs for many Uber and Lyft drivers, especially as the technology gets better and better. However, it will probably take years or even decades before Uber and Lyft drivers are completely phased out entirely. If you're an Uber or Lyft driver, you might not be thrilled about this news. However, despite the fact that the robotaxis might take some or even a great many ride-sharing jobs, they're also creating new opportunities. You see, many Uber and Lyft drivers will most likely soon be able to automate their entire ride-sharing jobs to their vehicles. So if you're currently driving for Uber or Lyft, then you might soon be able to earn a lot more money by getting an electric vehicle that can be used as a robotaxi and letting go of you actually being the person that drives the car yourself. In other words, in the near future, you might be able to use your car to pick people up and drive them around, and you won't have to even leave your house. You can just sit back and collect your cash. Now, another thing to think about is that this business model could be scalable too. You could potentially buy or lease 2 robotaxis and make tens of thousands of dollars per vehicle. So there will most likely still be plenty of opportunities to make money in the ride-sharing industry after robotaxis officially hit the market. But how safe are robotaxis? I mean, it's estimated that Tesla's full self-driving vehicles will be at least 5 times safer than manual driving. So not only could Tesla robotaxis help people to create new ways of earning money, but they could also help to prevent an incredible amount of accidents on the road every single year. You see, as robotaxis and fully automated vehicle technology progresses, these vehicles will most likely become even safer, which is beneficial for everyone. Well, listen, we've reached the end of this video, guys, but here's a quick summary of the main points that I want you to walk away with, because it's very important that you understand this topic, as this stuff will pick up very quickly in the coming months. Robotaxi technology is almost ready. It's going to be a wide-scale market. This means that very soon, fully automated self-driving vehicles will be a thing. Tesla is one of the companies that is leading the charge on this. If you have a Tesla, you will most likely be able to use it for business purposes as a robotaxi, which will qualify for you to take a bunch of business deductions. Everything from lease payments to car repairs to car washes to depreciation. You could potentially make tens of thousands of dollars per year in extra income just by renting out your Tesla as a robotaxi. If you have any questions about vehicle tax deductions for IRS purposes, for tax reduction purposes, go ahead and click the link below to schedule a complimentary consultation with my team. And as always, be sure to comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I look forward to making more for you in the coming future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.